Hi everybody, this is Bill with NotaryCoach.com and the Sign and Thrive Notary Training Course and Community. I think one of the most common questions, maybe the single most common question I get asked is what kind of printer should I be using as a mobile notary and loan signing agent? And although I don't necessarily endorse a particular printer, I do get lots of feedback on popular printers. So I'm going to tell you about a couple of those that just happen to be the Brother brand. I'm one of those guys who just kind of sticks with what I know, and if it works, that's what I end up using. And I know there's also some intricacies with printing that you might favor over another printer or another brand or long-term, short-term, any of that. So don't take this as just the absolute hard fact you have to use this kind of printer. It's only to be used as a guide. In fact, if you are an experienced loan signing agent and you have a favorite printer, I would love it if you would include that in the comments down below so new notaries can kind of see what you enjoy as well. When it comes to picking your printer though, there is some things that are going to help you perform your duties better. So as a loan signing agent, it's very important that we be able to print documents on both letter size and legal size. So these loan document packages will come to you via technology, whether it's emailed securely or you're downloading them from a secure portal, whatever it might be. They are packets of sometimes 200 or 300 pieces of paper, and they're all intermixed with letter and legal size papers. There's not, here's a stack of letter size, here's a stack of legal size. They're all intermixed. So it's important for efficiency that you have a printer that can handle that. So you're going to need a dual tray printer that will allow both letter and legal size printing. Black and white only you're probably never ever going to have to print in color as a loan signing agent. So you don't need it to be color. You can just get the black and white only or grayscale. It probably should be laser versus inkjet. I have heard that inkjet is considerably more expensive as far as the ink goes. However, as technology advances, I've also heard some people who got the inkjets and have been happy with that. But for now, I'm just going to tell you about the laser because that's what I'm familiar with. Now, the question then becomes, do you get an all-in-one? Because sometimes as a loan signing agent, we need a scanner to scan documents back. We might have a fax capability. I mean, they can do all kinds of stuff with printers now. Does it make sense to get an all-in-one? In my personal experience, I haven't had really good luck with the all-in-ones. It seems like when they try to be everything, something falters there. So I've opted to go just with a printer, and then I'll buy a separate scanner if I need to for my scan backs. Again, it'll be up to you. Those all-in-ones these days look like they're super cheap. You can find them for a couple $100 or less. So they're very attractive to us, but they're usually inkjets. And they've got all the different multi-functions. You might have to play around with it a little bit. The printer that I found to work the best is the Brother HL5200 and the HL6200. The only difference between those are the printing speeds. And that's another factor that you want to take into consideration. You don't want a printer that's going to take 2 hours to print one loan document package. You want that to go relatively quickly. So the 5200 is a little bit slower than the 6200. Still, I've heard rave reviews about the 5200. So I don't know if it's worth the extra $60 to $80 to get the faster 6200. I've left a link for both to the Amazon. So you can purchase those or at least just poke around and see what it's all about down below. Now, do you have to have a dual tray printer that's going to cost you anywhere between $300 and $400 when you're first starting out? The answer is no. You don't have to have that printer when you're first starting out. In fact, there is a workaround to this. If you already have a printer that is maybe just one tray, but it does let you print both letter and legal size, there is a software out there called Page Separator. Now on Page Separator, it will basically print all the letter size paper out for you and then all the legal size. And if you upgrade to their professional program, you'll actually get a list of where the documents are. That's going to be really critically important because it is imperative that you return these document packages in the same order that you received them. So I put a link down below to Page Separator as well. I think it's around $70, maybe $70 a year. I'm not sure if they charge annually or not. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I've heard a lot of people who use their service and are very happy with it. So I included a link on that. They have a little video that shows you how it works, so you can kind of get a preview of what will be expected when you buy that software. So check that out. That might be a good way, like a stepping stone before you're ready to purchase your own printer. So there you have it. I hope it helps you out there. Inevitably, I've had really bad luck with printers. And what I did is I just budgeted 2 printers per year because I assume that something is going to go wrong with them. And it does actually happen, and I don't have the tech savvy or the patience to sit on the phone with tech support for 3 or 4 hours in another country. So I just plan on spending about $600 a year on printers, and it tends to work out okay with me. But do what's right for you. Some of these printers you can buy and they're going to last for years, and sometimes they're not. So you might have to jump in, take a look at the reviews, check out the different brands. But still, I'm going to give you a little bit of a baseline just by including the 2 brother printers down below and then the link to Page Separator, and hopefully that'll give you a place to start. All right, guys, my name is Bill Soroka. I'm a founder of NotaryCoach.com and the Sign and Thrive Notary Training Course and Community. Thank you. Have a great day.